Hello everyone out there, Classic Vinyl Collectibles back with you, and another video of my Italo and Euro Disco colored vinyl. The last video that I did was featuring some uh, releases from Leanne Ross, also Joy and Silent Circle, and many other artists too. So we're back here with another stack, some great colors to go through. So before I move on, I want to thank everybody who subscribes to my channel, all of your comments that you do, your likes that supports the channel, and the notifications. And by hitting notifications and subscribing, I'll get future videos out to you once I make them. So I'm really thankful that you're taking a look at my collection, even take the time to see what I have. It's just one person's collection here, and there's a lot to go through. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. It's not about me and what I'm doing with my channel. It's showing the music, and that's what you're here for. This first release I have here, and I want to say this is one hot picture. This is how you do a record cover, especially when you look like this. So this one here is on clear, and again, here we go. Suspense music, please. And wow, look at that. The song is Muchacho, Muchacho. And again, it's on a clear record here, but it hits hard. This one's a hard-hitting song. Bangs really tough. And they didn't go light on this one. So if you want some really good sound, good loudness, that would be this one right here, Muchacho, Semona Sierra. And I'm going to go ahead and take it out. I got this on a really thick plastic sleeve. I've been getting them from a local supplier. They're very thick and very clear. I mean, who wants the flimsy saran wrap, right? So I put her in this thick clear plastic sleeve, and here we go, clear record. But friends, my thoughts are, look at that. The pink fan, the belt, the heels. Wow. If there was one record that you could probably suggest to anyone that has such a powerful sound to it, super clean and produced by Fancy, I mentioned him on the last video. In fact, I mentioned him in a few videos. There is a record by this guy. His name is, I can't pronounce it. He's kind of like the next Dieter Bohlen. I showed him on my last video, a couple of his colorful records like In the Heaven of the Night. This one here came out, I believe, in '87. And I think everyone has this in their Italo Disco and Euro Disco collection. Well, what could it possibly be? Get to it, right? It's this. That. The Hurricanes, Just Only One Night. Produced by Fancy. And it's on this orange. There's another one that's on yellow. I wanted this one on orange. I think it's still on ZYX, but it's on this other label as well. I don't have the original. I used to have it. I'm not going to go into that story on how we used to have records because it's a lame story, but here we go. This one is on orange. I'm glad to have it on orange. Sometimes we get our records back. So I had the original back in '87. I didn't realize these records would be so valuable later on when they were only $7.99, and now we're looking at $90 to $100 just to have it on orange, whatever. But I have it. Look at this one. Here's another way you make a record cover. Who is this? This is such a nice song here. It sounds a little bit more like maybe French Euro Disco. Super clean, great sound to it, and just very polished. I'm going to use that word a lot, polished. What I mean by polished is it's just got a very beautiful, clean sound to it. And this one's on yellow. I had to get this one here. And with the lighting that I'm using now, it really brings out the luster of these really nice shiny discs that they're pressing on. So this is Orlando. What's that song? I don't remember it. It's Bobby Orlando, a Bobby O production. And maybe it's Passion. But it's one of those Bobby O productions, and I think this is the same thing, but it goes under the alias Orlando. But it sounds just like Bobby O, and I think it is. This guy did one song here. It's released on orange and also green. I used to have it on orange, and now I have it on green. This one's fast, probably at about, well, it says it right here on the cover, 132 BPM. Crank up the volume on this and let your speakers pound. Because, wow, I smile because I just love this style of music. He's on a pink phone. He looks frustrated. Don't tell me no lies. Don't tell me no lies, baby. Another good fast Italo disco on this one here. I would suggest looking this one up, getting it into your collection if you're collecting. By the way, all these records that I show, I never show garbage. I don't buy $1 bargain basement bins junk. I spent a lot of money on this stuff for good reason, because I want quality and I like to show you quality. So write down these titles. If you don't know this stuff, write it down and build yourself an Italo and Euro disco collection, even if it's on a playlist on YouTube or if it's downloads or Spotify. You're going to have a lot. And I was there in the 80s. I remember when all this stuff was coming out, and I'm glad to have it to show to you. Right up there with that last one, Both Sexton, is this girl here. I think she only did one record too. I used to think this was Leanne Ross, and it's not. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's also on this nice plastic sleeve that I have here, but it's this girl. Sylvie Sanders. Sylvie Sanders. I know. Was it, don't let your feelings grow. Those are the words. I know I don't. Don't let your feelings grow. Don't let them even show. It's plain to see. It's a mystery. It's about as fast as the last one, I think. 128, slightly below that one, but look at her. Really pretty blonde there. Wonder what she looks like now. Probably the same. Probably still pretty. All right, I'm going to go slower on this one here because I'm pretty excited to show all this stuff. I found this last year. I didn't know it was out since 2013. This is on the borderline of Italo disco, but the beautiful spaciness of trance. Some of that beautiful rave trance that's out there that's just so loud and epic. This song is called If It Doesn't Rain Tonight by Shapiro, and she's out of Finland. Anytime I ever hear any kind of disco, Euro disco, or Italo disco from Finland, it's always top notch. I don't know what they're doing out there that makes it sound so good. They just know what they're doing. So great job, Sally. We don't see much of her. We don't see any videos of her, but she has a few records out and they're just supercharged. And this one here is on white. And it's on double white. All of this is great. This is all perfect Italo disco. But let me describe it to you. The beginning of it goes right into the song. And it sounds like it's just polished pearls. If I can call it that. Just very smooth sounding. And it's got a good 126, 128 sound to it. That's just bouncing. And her voice is kind of like Liz Fraser from Cocteau Twins. And it's just almost like fairies out of a forest. Sally Shapiro. If you look this up on YouTube, look up If It Doesn't Rain Extended Mix. That's the best one. I am so glad to have this. I think there's one more available on Discogs. I got mine from Japan. It's a double set. It's one of the best records to ever get as far as Italo disco. And I know I've said that about a lot of tracks. That one by far takes the award. Great job, girl. Back with Leanne Ross again. She has been busy, but this one was from the 80s. She was in a group called Creative Connection. Right here. Well, who else did You're My Heart, You're My Soul? Modern Talking, of course. This is their version of it. And Creative Connection wasn't loud or fast. They were more like Leanne Ross's Say You'll Never. It was more maybe about 118, 116, and hit hard. This one is on this beautiful orange. Love orange records. They really stand out in this lighting and on this camera. So I'll go ahead and take it out. Take a look at it. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Leanne Ross, for doing this. Oh, and it's produced by Bolin. He's right there in the credits. Dieter Bolin, 1985. Did that guy ever take a break? CC Catch, Blue System, Modern Talking, a handful of others, and now Creative Connection. No wonder he's got the stuff that he owns and the house he has. He's very busy. Same record on this one here. I don't have doubles of it. That one was on orange. This one is on green. Go ahead and take it out. Look at that. Tell that big record label back then, especially when it came to colored vinyl. I removed the stickers. I hate DJ stickers. I don't care who they were. I like price tags from record stores that don't exist anymore, but I do like the yellowing. It does show the age of the record. It's an original, not a repress. But I took them off. It was something stupid. BPMs or something. Who cares? Who cares about BPMs? If you know how to mix your records, you know what you're doing. But sometimes that's what we did back then. All right, Creative Connection. There she is again. Leanne Ross, hello. And this one is, yeah, ooh, Call My Name. Another one is just pounding. Like 118 BPM on that one. 118, 116, I was a little bit off. Call My Name. She sings this one so nice. Then there's another one that I'll be showing from her as well. A little bit more on the high energy end here is these two girls. They look like they might be from Sweden. I'm not sure. They're on Blow Up. And that one right there. Need Your Passion, Need Your Love. This is on Splatter Record. It's my first Splatter record, I think, that I'll be showing you in my videos. Do you know how these are made? In 20 seconds or less. It's the same thing as pressing a vinyl record. The little vinyl biscuit, pucket, whatever it is, between the masters. They come down, they squash it, and it squishes out, and it gets trimmed. And then there you have your record. Same thing with this. They just roll it in a bunch of sprinkles like donuts with all different colors. And then the masters come down, squish it, and it all bleeds out. And then they trim it. And here you have your splattered marble. It looks like something was dropped on it, but it wasn't. It's a pressing. So here we have Creative Connect. No, I'm sorry. Sweet Connection. These two girls. I think they even have a video on YouTube. These girls are from Sweden. Kind of like Sweden's answer to Italy's Fun Fun. Oh mama, can't you tell? Oh mama, can't you tell? If he wants my love, will you ring my bell? Sounds like an approval from Mama, but it's also on splattered marble as well. I love these splattered marble colors. I have different ones. There's also gray and there's also blue. This one here is on this hot pink. And if you see the video, there's three of them. There's one girl in the middle that looks perfect. And they're all blonde, and just the way they move is just blissful to watch. They look like they're just having a great time, but they're just Swedish beauties. I have some DJ info sticker on here. I'm not about to take it off. It's not as lame as somebody's writing. I'll leave it. But that's a great song. It's loud, so watch your speakers on that one. Now we go into this beauty from Germany. We went from, where did we go from? Yeah, we went from Sweden, now we go to Germany. Okay, this one here, a little bit more dark and haunting on this one. Oh gosh, this one is so pretty. So call me, just call me. I need you. And it's on a blue splattered marble. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one out. This has such a cute bounce to it, some high-pitched bounce that's running through this song. And it's probably about 116 BPM. I don't have an exact count, and who cares? But it's just a little bit slower, and it's one of my favorite songs, and it's by this girl, Coco. Great song for those rainy day drives. I always like to refer to rainy day Italo, like Gazebo. I like Chopin. Savage, Only You, some of the slower ones. This girl here was only 15 when she made her records. Her producer, I think, is Axel Breton, again from Silent Circle. He's a busy guy. She was 15 when she did Like a Burning Star in the Dark of the Night. Remember that one? I showed that in my first video. Very powerful song. This one here is Chinese Magic. And it even has kind of a Orient Asian rhythm to it in the chorus. Kind of electronic voice she's using. We are taken by the Chinese magic. And this one is on a gray splattered marble. Here we are again. But she's only 15 years old there. Who would know? And she has another song called Sympathy. I showed that in my first video of my Italo collection. And another one, Little Tiger. I can't get a copy of that. Little Tiger, uh-oh. She sings it so beautiful. I would pay 400 bucks. If there is one available, I will go ahead and drop the coin onto that because it's impossible to find. I don't want to repress. I will go ahead and shell it out. But this one here is Chinese Magic. Great tune. And then we move on to our next one here. There's been a few different releases of this track right here. It's all in French by Martinique. And it is No Regrets. It's got some really pretty chimes in it. Loud too, very loud, pretty chimes. That's the thing about Italo and Euro disco. It's all very melodic, more so than America ever did in way of synthesizers. Britain too. England was a little bit more harder on their synths, their analog stuff. It was more new wave synth pop. Well, we're talking about Italo disco. And this one here is on Telvik on Orange. I'm going to save that one for last. Okay, watching this video on YouTube. Whenever I do my exercise workouts, it's always to this song here. Because this guy's dancing to this really pretty blonde. It's got a club scene of people dancing behind them. And she's kind of throwing her arm up. And he's just swinging back and forth like we used to do it in the clubs. Remember going to clubs before all this happened? We used to go out and have a good time. This guy here is Moro, Italy. And boy, is he Italian looking too. Very handsome looking guy, Bonacera. But the way he sings it is Bonacera. Bonacera, señorita, señorita, ciao, ciao. And it's on this splattered marble. A little bit different than the marble that was done in the 80s and 90s. It's a little bit different the way they're doing this now. But watch the video. Moro Bonacera. And crank it up. If you've got a sound bar or a good system in your car, blast it. Because I also have it here. Yeah, I had to get this cover. And there's another one too. One other cover. I think that one's from Italy. I'm not sure where this one's from. Oh, this one's from Blow Up, so this one's German. But I have this on. Orange. Again, I had to get this one on orange. There's another one that's on, I think it's a cherry red. But it's going for 60 bucks. I don't think I'm going to get it. I already have it on orange. And it's the same thing as this cover, so I'll take the orange one. The last one. Any of you who know Italo disco and have been following it for the years would say, and you agree, that up there with one of the best ones ever made as far as a little bit slower, a little bit more seductive, kind of that haunting sound, is this girl. She was only 14 years old. The original goes for well over 100 bucks. This one here was around 100 because I had to have it on white vinyl. Well, who is it? Lisa G. And the song is Call My Name. And so I got this on white vinyl. And that's it right there. If you don't know it, reach out and get it. Get it into your playlist because this is one of the best ones to have. As far as when all this stuff was coming out in 85, 86, and 87, hey, and even 84, those 4 years were the best. Let's say 84 to 87. Good time for all this stuff. And so that's it for that stack right there. Thank you for watching. I'm running into 20 minutes right here. Subscribe to my channel. I'll get future videos out to you. Hit the like button and notifications. Talk to me. Give me your comments. Tell me what you think. Even if you say, hey, what's up? Liked your collection. Or, hey, what's up? Lame collection. I'm sure you like what I have here. There's more to come. I'm waiting for a few more coming. Michael Bedford. And another one, I don't want to give it away. But thank you for watching. And I appreciate everything you do with my channel. Cheers.